ministration, I was very down. So yeah, sometimes in a way it emotionally breaks you.
Yeah, and it becomes more difficult when people are familiar with the song that you are ministering.
Exactly.
People have heard the song over and over, and then when they hear I'm coming to minister this song, they expect the same vibe, they expect the same response, and then people go like, okay, so this didn't go on well, and they lose interest in the whole thing. And if it affects you, after the ministration, some people will come and encourage you that, oh, you did well, but you know that you could have done better if things were in their right place. So I can very well relate to whatever you are saying. And another thing I have also noticed is in Ghana, people do not have the necessary resources to sharpen their skills. If you take the foreign nations, for example, when they notice at a very tender age that you have that skill, that talent to sing, they pick you and then they put you in an institution. If your family is privileged, they will buy all the things that you need to sharpen your skill. And then so by the time the child grows up, you realize that the person knows what they are doing. They have so much knowledge and information. So when whatever they produce, you realize that, okay, this has taken years of experience, years of preparation. But if you come to Ghana, Charlie, most of us we are not that privileged. So it takes, you have to now sharpen your skill. Sometimes it will take years. For example, I started singing when I was very young. I didn't have anyone to train me, to tell me this is that. So you realize that it is the church that will help you to sharpen your skill. As you join the choir, as you join them to sing, you begin to improve day by day. So that is one of the main challenges. If we just get people to produce us someone to help you to sharpen your skill, I think we'll come out better and people will, follow whatever we are doing more. So would you like to chip in something?
Yes, and I also think resources. There are days this church I fellowshipped in on Sunday. I realized the keyboardist wasn't around and they had a problem with their drums.
Okay.
So just imagine how worship, praises and everything is going to be like. So yes, sometimes I think availability of resources not being adequate also becomes a challenge to singers.
Yeah, and I think sometimes reliability of the instrumentalists. Sometimes the human resource will be like the choir will be available, but sometimes, like you said, either the resources will not be there, but then the people, sometimes the church is not able to maybe employ one musician to pay them adequately, so they come and then they go. So sometimes the choir is always changing. Today they have this MD, tomorrow they have this keyboardist, tomorrow this drummer. You are ready for rehearsals. Sometimes we rehearse with them on Saturday, but on Sunday people will not show up. So that also really affects singers, how the whole choir, the whole ministration.
Yes, and to add up to the emotional breakdown, there are days you sing or you minister and you expect the congregation to actually show some kind of interest in what you are doing, some kind of approval to what you are doing. But there goes the case whereby they are all sitting and looking at you and you feel like, what's going on? You understand? So such stuff too, they break you down emotionally. You feel like, am I doing the right thing? And
I think with that you need to prepare mentally as a singer before you come on stage. When I started, first of all, you are battling with your confidence. People don't know. You are battling with, if you have rehearsals on Saturdays, when you go home, like, you don't really sleep. If you're a beginner, you are thinking about how the thing will go well, how everything is going to sound intertwined and be perfect. And then you come, you are battling with confidence issues. And sometimes you are thinking about, the instrumentalists, and then the choir too, the congregation too is not responding to whatever you are doing. So it got to a point I told myself, okay, this thing that I'm going to do outwardly, it is something I do to God in my closet. So if I am standing on stage and then I'm ministering, my focus is on God. Because you'll be surprised. You open your eyes and you look at someone, and then Charlie, the expression alone of the person will even make you forget whatever you are singing about. So me, I just go there with the mentality, I am ministering to God. I'm not ministering to the congregation. It's imperative they respond to whatever you are doing. But in situations that they do not, it shouldn't affect how your love for God, how you are worshiping God. Because when your focus is to impress, when your focus is for someone to tell you after you ministered, oh, today you ministered powerfully, it's an error. From the very beginning, that's a very huge error. So I'm coming to fellowship with God. Whoever wants to move with me, the person can move. And sometimes it's not their fault. Some people have issues. They have things that they are thinking about. And maybe they are not in that right mood. So you don't expect everywhere, like everyone to respond to whatever thing that you are doing at that time. So you need to prepare as a singer mentally before you come, that it is my worship to God. If the congregation supports, fine. If they don't respond, it shouldn't affect my flow. Because sometimes it's just one person in the congregation. I've had a time that I ministered and then I felt like, okay, this didn't go so well. Someone came to me and was like, the person showed me, I recorded your song. It was nice. It ministered to me. I'm like, okay, so this thing is not about me. It's not about how I'm feeling. It's because God has a message for someone in the congregation at that time. So would you like to come with something?
And sometimes I'm not concerned about rehearsals so much.
Just rehearsals there.
Because taking this thing as an example, assuming you go for rehearsals, you are this kind of serious type. When you go for rehearsals, you expect things to go the way as it's supposed to be.
Yes.
And this is the case whereby, one, people are not so punctual. Like, they don't come for rehearsals early. And anytime they come for rehearsals, they don't really show seriousness. You understand? Yes. Sometimes you go, what's going on? You become so frustrated.
Yeah, I guess it. But you should know that, I mean, there are people in the choir who are singing. Some people, I mean, it's like the choir is an escape route for them in the church. Some see it as a ministry, as a calling. I've been called to do this. So they take it so serious. But another person will come, they look at hospitality, they don't really want to join, they look at fellowship. It's too stressful. You get it? So they try to join the choir. Okay, this one, I'll just stand at the back and then I'll sing. So it's not personal, it's not a personal something to them. When it's personal to you, you know, this is my calling. This is what God has given me. So if you are talking about seriousness, I understand that it might not come from every angle. Some will be serious. And sometimes you go for rehearsals and everyone is singing. And yet actually, this thing that we are producing is bad. I don't know if your ears are different, but you want quality. You set a certain standard for yourself, and you realize that no, this thing that what we are producing is bad. But the people you look around and they are comfortable. I mean, they are happy singing. They are so excited. But then if you try to correct someone, it's going to be a problem. So we all just go with the flow. So that everything will be fine and you might not offend anybody. So basically that is. Do you have something to add up? Okay.
Sometimes the problems are from the directors. You know, I believe as a music director you should understand how to flow with your members.
Okay.
There are days if the singers do so well, I personally believe you should motivate them. Do something to let them know that they did well, and so there's the need for them to press on harder. But if there's the case whereby there's no motivation as to whether they did well or not, you don't care. Sometimes I don't think it helps, and sometimes
they are under pressure. Sometimes they are under pressure from the head pastor. I mean, they are the MDs. Whatever, if the choir comes late, if the instrumentalists are late, whatever thing that goes on there, they are the ones who face everything. So sometimes the MD stands there, he's not thinking about you and your motivation. Or Charlie, if the music doesn't go on well, the pastor will comment about it, because we are the one who introduced the man of God for that day. So if the music doesn't go on well, he will come and blast you, but he'll be blasted more. So sometimes they are so, just look at a big congregation with like power of 100, and then one person has to make sure everything is in place. But then this same person is just like you. They go to school, they go to work, if they are married, they have kids, everything. But because they are in that position, we expect them to be perfect. We expect a lot from them. But then they are also trying to survive and trying to put everything together, putting their responsibility as an MD. So sometimes we need to give them the benefit of the doubt, and then we also need to be more selfless. If we see it personally, then I think it's going to be fine. So thank you. All right, so at this moment we are going to take a song from Dave the Music Box titled Yehovah. We'll be with you shortly.
Come on. Would you wouldn't clap like this. If you know the God you're serving, you'll be crazier than this. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You know, I always say this, and people say,
if you want the best and you want to be blessed, we'll be catapulting you into his doxa. Keep watching Keneltv.
Clap your hands, all you people, singing songs of praise, the Most High God. 'Cause He reigns, and that is why we sing.
We adore your name. You're worthy to be praised. We salute your supremacy and we salute your majesty. There's none that can be compared to you, Lord. Reign, Jesus, reign. Give you praise. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. We lay our crowns and worship you. Oh, be lifted, sing. Oh, be lifted above all other gods. Oh, we
You're too
Obama,
Yeah.
much for watching today's program. We are so grateful for your love and your support. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe at YouTube and hit the notification bell so that you get notified anytime we upload a new video on our channel. Thanks for watching. God bless you.
One, two, come on, give me some horns, son. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, let me do this. He is my heavenly Father, my King is the Lion of Judah. He is the Alpha Omega. Omega, shout Yehovah, son. Hey, hey, he has the might and the power. My King, he will answer by fire. He is the Lion of Judah.